second round with this camera. So, yay, keeping my fingers crossed. In this episode, it's going to be another one I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as possible. I've got a lot to cover on this subject, and I thought I would get up here and start talking about something that is causing a lot of confusion with some of the gals and guys out there. Do we need a lot of cleansers? How many cleansers do we need? Do we need to change up our cleansers from season to season? What do you do? How many do you use? All of these questions have been coming around to me, and I thought that I would address them up here on YouTube, as we all do, as I do. I address everything on YouTube now. And I'm going to go through what I pulled out of my bathroom cupboard. I ran upstairs. I got all of my cleansers out of the areas that I use. Some of them have been put away because of the season, retired over the summer. Some of them have been now reactivated because of the winter. So I'm going to go through and tell you guys, what I use, what I like, what I don't like, and kind of like a mini review. Okay, so in no particular order, I'm going to go through it. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 2 cleansers and 2 oil cleansers, and then 5, like cream cleansers. And sorry if I'm coughing, but I have been running a chill. Yesterday, my throat was so sore at night that it woke me up. That's how bad it was. So I'm going to be sipping on some cool water as I speak, and hopefully I'll get through this without having a total meltdown. And if I do, I'll stop the camera and I'll do that. Just so let me see it. Okay, so the first one I wanted to mention that I have been using and really liking, and I'll try to zoom in. I know my lights are probably blowing it out, but I'll try to go ahead and zoom in, maybe on the side, put a picture of it. But this is the Elizabeth Arden All Skin Types 2-in-1 cleanser. I love this cleanser. This is by far, one of my favorite cleansers right now. It is great for sensitive skin. It's just an all-around beautiful cleanser. You massage it into wet skin. It's oil-free. It's sensitive skin tested, clinically and dermatologist tested. So one of the better cleansers. I absolutely adore this cleanser. It's creamy. It's just a very creamy consistency. Goes on beautifully. Washes off thoroughly. All around, I think you can use this, throughout your entire season. So you can use this cleanser. Whenever. Here is the Mario Budescu Skincare Orange Cleansing Soap. And it's gotten a lot of love for me. It's down to about here now on the actual thing. And again, sorry, I know the new lights are blowing it out, but I'll put it over here so that I can get a close-up of it, and show you guys. Just love this. It has a wonderful orange scent to it, which I really, really like. It's a very soft cleanser. It's one of the cleansers I really turn to for the winter. I mean, it's just a beautiful, beautiful cleanser. So I absolutely adore that. The next one up are 2 foam cleansers that I have used. This one is, and I left the top upstairs. Sorry about that. This one is the Aqua Skincare Anti-Pollution Expert Day and Night Hydrating Foam Cleanser. This is not going to ruin you as far as winter or anything like that. I've been using this currently. That's why the top is off. And it's just, again, you wet your face. You just put some water on it. Give it a couple of pumps. It has a foaming action to it. And just love this. I mean, absolutely love it. I alternate between these. And, all natural ingredients. It's very hydrating. And I can't say enough good things about it. This was sent to me, by the way, what was the beginning of this year, of last year? I keep saying this year, but last year. And, just for my own honest review, just to try it out. And it's been on my bathroom counter ever since. And it's lasted a long time now. I do rotate between the other cleansers. So obviously this is not, I'm not using this exclusively, but I'll tell you, you know, it's one of the ones, this and this one are very similar in their consistency, in the way that, you know, they are on your face. They're both foamy. They both have a beautiful spreadability on your face. This one does have a rose type of scent to it. This one has absolutely no scent to it. So if you are, you know, sensitive to fragrances, then, you know, I would bypass the Andalou, although I love this. This is all natural and stuff. I absolutely adore this. But then just get the, you know, if you can order the Aqua, you know, anti-pollution expert thing. I will put, by the way, all the links down below to all of these products. I'm not sponsored. I don't get a kickback for it. So I'm just going to put you probably just the website link, the direct website link to the company, so you guys can go ahead and order that. Okay, moving on. The Ultra Gentle Daily Cleanser by Neutrogena. This again is one of my favorites here. Now this one here, I do tend to use it more on the summer, springtime area, or if I have some sort of thing going on as far as a breakout, or I'm particularly, you know, oily or anything like that. This tends to be very gentle, extremely gentle on the face, but and it's got a little bit of a foaming texture, but not a lot. It seems to not foam as much for me. I don't know if it foams for, it's not the same foaming as this. This is like really sudsy wudsy foaming. This one is just a very gentle, you know, cleanser, and it is for sensitive skin, rinses clean without over drying. I do tend to think that this one dries just a little bit more than the foam one, and then the cream cleanser. So this is definitely like a summer, spring type of cleanser for me. Okay, so the next one up, now this is very hydrating. It is a really, really good. It's got ceramides in it, hyaluronic acid. It's got moisture balance, hydrating facial cleanser. This is, you know, on YouTube, one of the most popular cleansers for the drugstore market. I don't think that there is a skincare expert here on YouTube. I can be wrong, but not the ones that I have watched. You know, Dr. Dre, any one of these other, you know, mature beauty community. They all love the CeraVe. Everybody loves CeraVe. Everybody loves CeraVe. You know, there should be like a little tune or something, because it's absolutely fabulous. And this is one of my, you know, winter go-tos, so definitely do that. The Noxzema Classic Clean. This is one of the ones that, oh, I'll put it right over here so I can get a good close-up view of it. There, no face, there you go. This one is one of the ones that has like that menthol or eucalyptus type of smell to it. It's got a pungent smell to it. So yeah, it's definitely pungent. It'll open up your nostrils. I'll tell you, if you have a cold like I do now, I mean, this thing will open up your nostrils. And it's got, I'm trying to see, it's dermatology tested, 12 ounces. It's invigorating. Yeah, it's definitely invigorating. I'm trying to see what the, it's got linseed oil in it. Oh, eucalyptus, yeah. Eucalyptus leaf oil. That's the smell that you're smelling in here. So again, if you're sensitive to that, keep away from it. This is definitely a deep cleanser. This is something that I get out there. I even use it with some of my little, that one of the little electric brushes that I've got. This thing will clean like nobody's business. This will take everything off. When you rinse your face, it's just so hydrating and so soft afterwards, and so clean and refreshing. And this is one of those tubs that you can take for your summer vacation on the beach, when you get all that grime and sea air and salt and sand and oil, you know, all in your skin. This thing will take off everything. You will feel refreshed. Okay, now the two cleansing oils that I have are these, and let me take a sip of my water because I'm about to croak here. It would be nice if I was sipping like vodka or wine or something. You know, here, you see, I'm honest. It's water. Seriously. It's not even any flavored water. It's just water. But it would be nice to have a little something something while I'm talking. All right, Burt's Bees cleansing oil with coconut and argan oils. This is another really good one here. I'll just put it right there so we can see it. And normal to dry skin. Now this is definitely something that you use to take off your heavy makeup for the night. This is what I call a first cleanse. So you would cleanse with this first off to get everything off, put it on there and do a good massage. This is the best oil to do a really good little facial massage with. And then once you're done with this, you would go in and do a second cleanse with one of these other cleansers, and that way get yourself squeaky clean. Okay, you know, enough said about that. Everybody knows how to do an oil cleanse. If you don't, you can go on a number of channels here. They do an extensive, you know, look-see on how to do that. But basically, you just slather your face with oil, rub it in there, let everything melt off, and just have to rinse your face off with some a good washcloth. And you know, then start with your second cleanser, which would be, you know, your one of these cleansers here. Now I didn't make mention of soap, so let me just briefly just elaborate on that. As far as bar soaps, I do tend to stay away from it at my age group now. I don't use a lot of it on my face. I don't know, I just haven't found one that I'm really into. But in the past, I have used, what have I used? I've used, oh, just one of those, you know, those, usually the ones that you find in Whole Foods markets, the fresh milled soaps, anything like that, any of these fresh milled soaps. Oh, my timer just went off here. Any of the fresh milled soaps, I really like it. Anything with almond oil in it, I really like. If you have any, you know, acne prone or sensitivity as far as breakouts and things like that, of course you should talk to your dermatologist about it, but tea tree oil is really good. So if there's a soap that incorporates tea tree oil, that would be really good. But I'm really trying to remember goat milk too. Anything with goat milk in it, I remember using that as a soap. That was really wonderful. Like I said, oatmeal with the little oatmeal flakes in it, that gives a really good exfoliating type of bar of soap that exfoliates your skin gently. Almond soap is really good. I can't remember the name of the one I use, but that is a one, and it smells so nice. Usually almond and honey, they usually go together. There's usually like an almond and honey soap type of combination. So if you are a little bit dry in your skin, you might want to look into that. So there's a number of soaps. I would stick to the natural soaps. I would definitely go into something like Whole Foods or who else has soaps? Does GNC have soaps? I can't remember. But one of these, you know, natural homeopathic stores, they will have hand milled soap. I think that's what they're called, hand milled soap. And things like the French milled soap. I really do love a good French milled soap. I do love, oh, I do like lavender soap as well, but that's more for my my body and not my my face. But anyway, moving back to the cleansers. The last one here is kind of funny. This was given to me by a very dear friend of mine for the holidays as a gift. And she gets, you know, I guess these samples and smaller trial sizes to try. She's a big fan of L'Occitane. And the reason I laugh is because there's a big thing, and I'll link it over here probably in one of these pop-ups and stuff. There's a very funny YouTube video on people trying to pronounce this company's name. It's a French company. It's a skincare line, and they are very exclusive, you know, nice boutique, and you go in there and you buy all these you know, facial products. I'm losing my voice now, guys. It's getting bad. There's a really funny video about it going around and asking people on the street, how do you pronounce this store's name? And you get all these different pronunciations, but I believe it's L'Occitane, so that's the way I'm going to say it, en Provence. And this is the cleansing oil. It's 5% shea, karité, 5% shea is what it says here. Of course, the first paragraph is in French, so I got to move down to the second paragraph, which is in English. All right, cleansing oil with silky texture, efficiently removes impurities and makeup, even waterproof, I guess, mascara from the face and eyes. Massage the oil onto face and close eyes with dry or wet hands, and then add water to transform the oil into a milky lotion. Then rinse off with clear water. So that's how you do it. It comes in a little pump like this, and I have used it. It's kind of oily for me to touch it, but I have used it. Here it is. I'm gonna just show it to you right there, and absolutely love it for the winter time. I am so glad that I got it as a gift, you know, for Christmas, because I have been using it. It does remove everything. It's got a really nice, just, you know, an oil scent to it. Nothing out of the ordinary. I don't think it's heavily scented or anything like that. And it just washes off with a nice washcloth. It's, again, as your first cleanse. And then, you know, of course, you would go into any of these other products or so for your second cleanse. So that's how you would do it. So I think I ran through everything. Yay! Thumbs up for me. I'm doing really good. I'm doing really good. So I think that's it for tonight. I'm gonna save my throat while I still have it. I'm telling you guys, it's been really bad the last few days. I've been trying to fight it off and say, hey, I gotta get on camera. I have got to, you know, talk to my peeps here. And I'm not going to sound like a frog. I'm going to try not to sound like a frog. Keep well. Blessings to everybody. Please give this video a thumbs up if you've liked it. And share it among your friends if they need to know a little more information about cleansers. I really didn't think that I had as many cleansers as I do. But apparently it's like pets. Once you start collecting them, they just come around and there's more and more pets. And all of a sudden it's like, well, now how do I have 3 goldfish, 4 cats, 3 dogs, and 2 frogs? You know, how did that happen? Apparently that's the same way. I think they make babies at night. I think these cleansers are on the counter, and they kind of just proliferate like little bunnies or, you know, pets or whatever. Okay, I love you guys. Keep well. Have a wonderful evening, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!